you haven't heard in a minute?
What?
I've got five
on it. Party people, what up?
Hi.
This is the Wordman, friend of a friend game show.
Did that video just start mid-conversation?
It did. It did. It started right on I Got 5 on it.
Yeah.
So that's great. Gary Dale Burns, for the record, does not know what I Got 5 on it. I'm willing to bet 5. I'm willing to put 5 on it that Gary Dale Burns doesn't know what I Got 5 on it is.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
If you know what it is, comment in the comment
He's not
below.
here to confirm nor deny.
No, I'm betting. I'm betting he doesn't. So this right here is the Wordman, friend of a friend game show.
Hi. I'm a friend of a friend.
This is a friend of a friend, Cailie, Jerome, Skelton, Maven of the Mandolin. And the way the game show works is we have a bag of stuff here for our dear friend, Gary Dale Burns.
Who is a poet.
Who is a poet. Gary Dale Burns, despite being a poet, is not here. But that's okay, because our friend of a friend, Cailie, Jerome, Skelton, is here.
Hi.
So the way it works is I am going to ask Cailie, Jerome, Skelton the question. If Cailie, Jerome, Skelton gets the question right...
The answer is forks.
She gets the question right. Gary Dale Burns, you get this bag of stuff. She gets the question wrong. I get the bag of stuff, and Cailie has promised to cut all her hair off. And as you can see,
I have.
And as you can see, it's finally starting to grow long too. So this is pretty intense. But before I can ask the question, we gotta see what it is we're playing for. So if you can be good enough to hold the camera, we will switch sides here. Make this a little easier. There we are. Check out the fly shirt. What? Little Jade AMF dual action fly hat. Damn, I look good.
Okay.
We got you a Robert Frost tote bag. It says, I will go on farther and we shall see, which is a good quote. Robert Frost. It seemed apropos given that it's a... Well, poetry's going to be a running theme for this video, so fret not. First thing we got in here for you, which I think you already know is coming to you, sir, is your, you had asked for my review of your poetry book. So this is my review, or this is your poetry book. I printed it out. This is the review. I printed it out on lime green paper because I own too much lime green paper, and so I'm trying to get rid of said lime green paper, so now you've got lime green paper. The other thing I put in here is there's a really great article by, essay by Jimmy Breslin called It's an Honor. It's a very, very famous column that Jimmy Breslin wrote regarding the JFK not assassination, but during his funeral. It's considered by many of you one of the most famous. I mean, it basically kind of starts the new journalism movement in New York here. It's an amazing essay. It's part of a series, a new Library of America book that just came out. So go check it out. It's really, really good. We got that in here for you. We got other stuff too. Hold on. I'm not like... Oh, we got you more poet buttons because we had several of them. So now you have several of them.
Poet pins.
Woo! I randomly came across this absolutely fabulous CD by Andy Bay called Shades of Bay. Andy Bay is an excellent jazz singer. This is one of his later albums, and it's absolutely fantastic. You're gonna love it. It's awesome. It includes an absolutely fantastic cover of Nick Drake's Riverman. It's amazing. Riverman, the great Nick Drake song. Gonna see the Riverman, gonna tell him all I can about the plan. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. You're gonna love it. We got other stuff in here for you. Let's see what else. Oh, so I got myself the really, really awesome Ingmar Bergman box set with like all of the movies he ever directed, which is really awesome. It was really, really cool. And I only paid $50 for it, which is awesome because it goes for like 300. So like, I was very happy with that. But it means that I have these Ingmar Bergman DVDs that I don't need now because it means I have 2 copies of the same movie and I don't live in a place where I can afford to have 2 of the same thing. So I was going through the Ingmar Bergman DVDs I have and thinking, who do I know would want, or which Ingmar Bergman movie is most Gary Dale Burns like? And the answer is Wild Strawberries. Just seems like the most Gary Dale Burns of the Ingmar Bergman collection. So you got that coming to you. Comes with a bunch of bonus features, which you're not going to read, so there you are. We got that in here for you. We got a bunch of stuff in here for you. I'll try to be a little faster. Oh, how you doing? We got the new issue of Noon magazine. This is a literary magazine. Yeah. It's a literary magazine. It just came out, I think like last week, a couple weeks ago. It's their 25th anniversary, I believe it is. It's fantastic because some of the work in here is really, really great. Some of it is crap. Some of it is some of the worst shit I've ever read in my life. Some of it is brilliant. So I'm gonna let you read it, so you tell me which one's which, and then we can figure that out. You'll read it and you'll know which ones are crap. You'll read it and definitely know, oh, the person who wrote that works here. We got that in here for you. We got that. Oh, we got a couple things here. We have this wonderful poem by Richard Lovelace. Would you care to read that, Cailie?
Still not. The glare.
Yeah, the glare. Here, Cailie will read that for us here.
Do I have to? You're putting me on the spot here.
I mean, it's just reading.
You know how I feel about reading.
That was so mean. Why are people friends with me? I don't know.
I'm still trying.
You're still friend of a friend, yeah.
Stone walls do not a prison make, nor iron bars a cage. Mine's innocent and quite take that for a...
So anyway, so we got you this poem by Richard Lovelace. It's very nice. Something
I've
like...
been up since 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, because I'm the kind of friend who does that to his friends. Horrible. But in any case, we have an excellent Robert Lovelace poem here for you. It'll go very nice. You can read it yourself there. And another thing we got here for you is, so I know, Mr. Gary Dale Burns, you often ask where you are, and where am I, and where you are, and what's going on in the world. And I can tell you that if you're curious where you are, I can tell you, there you are.
You are here.
You are here. Or there you are. See?
Here?
Here, there, yeah, there.
Here
So
I
there.
am.
It's also in there. So you get that there. You get this here. We got that in here for you. We do have other stuff in here. Hold on. I'm getting to it. I randomly thought of you when I was reading or listening to an article about W.B. Yeats meeting a fairy. I don't know if you've ever heard this story, where he claims to have met this fairy. And I mean, you're Irish. I'm assuming you've heard this story about W.B. Yeats meeting a fairy. And by the way, before I forget, have you heard the joke about an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman going to a bar?
Okay.
Okay, so it goes like this. So the joke goes: Englishman, Irishman, and Englishman, Scotsman, and an Irishman go into a bar. Directly behind the English.
Paul,
people in the way. Hold on. How you doing, boss? Thank you. No problem. We were just saying I was just saying how someone's gonna come out of that joint right while we're standing there. So the joke goes. Trying to remember which one was last. We'll pick on Gary Dale Burns. We'll make him the last one. So it's an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman go into a bar. Directly behind them, flying in behind them, are 3 flies. Okay. So all three, the Englishman, Irishman, and Scotsman sit down at the bar. Each of them orders a pint. As the pint arrives, a fly lands in each of their pints. The Englishman picks up the pint, looks at his pint, looks at the fly, and goes, puts it down, tells bartender, I need a new one. Irishman picks up the drink, picks up the pint, takes the fly out of the pint, throws the fly away, drinks the pint. Scotsman takes the fly out of the pint, squeezes the fly, and says, "Give it back, give it back, give it back."
Ew.
There you go. Telling funny jokes. Anyway, so I had this random conversation about someone talking about W.B. Yeats meeting fairies, and I found out he actually talks about it in this book, and so I got you the book. Boom. What else do we have in here for you? I don't think there's much else in here. Oh, we talked about that already. We talked about that. Oh! We got you an upstate New York stock Scully cap. It's made with recycled wool, and apparently it's like very, very good wool. And I don't know why I saw it, and I was like, oh, Gary Dale Burns would like that. So I got it here.
From downstate to upstate.
Right? You know what I mean? And I put it in a bag so it wouldn't get all like dusty, but like little like lints on it and stuff. And I think that's everything that's in here. If not, well, then you'll find out when it gets there. But we got all that there for you, and all of this could be yours, Mr. Gary Dale Burns, if and only if our good friend Cailie Jerome Skelton can answer this question. Now, since this is, as you could tell, it was a poetry-themed gift, and our friend...
Okay, I'm not going to do it on camera.
Oh, I'll turn this way. All right, go ahead.
I'm not going to do it at all.
All right, fair enough. So as we know, it was a poetry-themed Friend of Friend game show this time. and our friend Gary Dale Burns is actually Scottish. So, you know.
I'm about to say, if you say poet, I swear to God.
He's also, funny enough, a poet. And so the question for you, Miss Cailie, Jerome, Skelton, if you want to get in here, is going to be poetry related.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
So the question, how familiar are you with Scottish poets?
0%.
0% familiar. Okay. So that doesn't look good for your stuff here, Mr. Burns. I'm sorry. Mr. Dale Burns, excuse me. So the question then is, Miss Cailie, Jerome, Skelton, can you name 5 Scottish poets?
Robert Burns.
That's 1.
Jackie Kay.
That's 2.
Walter Scott.
That's 3.
Carol Ann Duffy.
That's 4.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, man.
Uh-oh. Do we know
Five,
any?
you said? I'm not sure I know 5.
Do we know someone who might be Scottish and a poet?
I don't know, maybe Gary Dale Burns.
Oh! Woo!
Jamaican air horn.
Mr. Gary Dale Burns, congratulations. That bag over there that I'm in the way of, that bag over there is going to you. I'm going to put it in the mail later.
Bye.
And I think that's all we got, right? Yeah, it's a quick one this time.
Hope you're well.
Hope you're doing well in Catskills. Tell Gillian we say hi. We say hi, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian.
Nah, so she kind of says hi.
Sorry, I spaced out.
Yeah.
But hello, Gillian.
We're tired. We're going home. Yeah, come down in Brooklyn and visit us.
Do.
Yeah, that's all we got. Peace.